Hey, great Tuesday morning. It is a beautiful day in the city of Brownsville. It's going to be a hot day. It is. Good morning, Marco. Bendiciones. Saludos a tu familia hermosa. Good morning, Kenina. How's it going? And we'll see if anybody else shows up this morning. Yes, this is Becky. Buenos días. ¿Cómo estamos? Uh, going to spend the morning answering questions and just going over some of the stuff that we tried to go over last night. And good morning, Norma, Gavi Garcia, time traveler. Good morning, my man or woman. Good day, JJ. How's it going, man? Good morning, Erasmo. Is Heather on tonight? I want to send questions for him. Yes, he will be on tonight. Good morning, Dr. Rita. I was waiting for a call. Good morning, Melida. ¿Cómo estás? Buenos días. Julio, buenos días. And Yesenia, buenos días. Good morning. And Big Papa Chump. Good morning, man. I'm glad you're here. uh, Joe, what's up, my man? Good morning. I hope you're doing well and rested. You look a little upset yesterday. I wasn't upset. I think, look, one of the reasons why we do these shows is, to do our best to attempt to produce some type of information, you know, and a lot of the times, look, you have to go back into the reason why I even started these pages. And look, I'll go back into the start of the page. When I started the page, it was a joke between my sisters and myself, and there was four of us on the page. And one of the things that you started to learn from the page was that it just started to catch on, and it started to catch on. I think because it was a little bit silly at start, and and again, and I've said it before. I probably did some stuff, put out some stuff that I should never have. It was really uncalled for, and I've apologized to a lot of individuals out there for a lot of the things that I posted on the page when it started. But you have to consider the page started like 12 years ago. I mean, I don't even remember it was that long. But what started to happen with the page, it just started to evolve and to grow and to grow and to grow into, oh my goodness, we're keeping each other informed, and really that's where the cheese may part came from. It wasn't so much as it was gossip. It was more of a. It started to transform into help. All of us keeping each other informed, and really that's just the goal of the page, for all of us here to keep each other informed, because I knew something that you all know, that they keep stuff from us. They keep stuff from us. They do their best to hide and to make backroom deals. That and that is one of the reasons why we continue to be stagnant here in the area. So let me tell you, we've grown exponentially in regards to the number of individuals that that joined the page. I mean, I was amazed that like in 2 weeks I had like over 2,000 people on the page. This is when it first started, and I thought, my goodness. So we started to get involved in a lot of different events, like Save TSC, and we started to fight for different things. And I think one of the things that I'm most proud of is bringing a lot of community members together to fight for against Fly Frontera. And I'll always remember that. And it was during the time of Fly Frontera that they started to expose, Erasmo Castro's behind the page, because it was more of an anonymous thing. Swah, swah, Rudy. So, Erasmo Castro started to come out, Erasmo's in the page. And so I came out and I said, and the reason that I came out of anonymity was because they were starting to attack my sister. And I said, no, I'm not going to let anybody else be the face of the page, and not for anything else. I just don't like people taking hits at family members. So I said, this is me. And then they started to come out, Erasmo, que criminal history, que he has 2 bounce checks and passing for junkie. Like, so when they started to do that on the blogs, I said, you know what? I'm going to post it myself. and I posted it out myself. It's back in the 1990s, 92, 96, 97, something like that. I said, guys, it was decades ago. But again, I'm going to be the first one to put out anything out there in regards to anything. I did my best in regards to the DWI to throw out the process and to show people this is, I'm going through the process. It is what it is. I'm going to take responsibility for my actions, and I'm going to take the hits where I need to take them. And I'm very, very grateful. And one of the things that attorneys, they shared, they could extend it and put. I said, no, do the band-aid. Let's get it done and over with, and let's move forward. I truly believe in putting stuff out there, getting it done, and moving forward, guys. But anyway, this whole thing is to get feedback, for us to share information one with the other. That is the only reason why I've been successful in doing all this. If I'm going to have these shows at 9 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock at night, people understand as the if you're going to be a part of these shows, give your opinion. And if you don't have an opinion, then don't come on here. You have to have an opinion. I don't like the, well, I'm going to and I understand, like a lot of politicians, they can't speak about a lot of other things. But I'll give you an example. Dr. Zavaleta, when he came on, and out of respect for Dr. Zavaleta, I said, Dr. Zavaleta, and because there's some things that they cannot say. But I said, Dr. Zavaleta, are there any questions that are that you're going to feel uncomfortable with? I literally asked him that. He said, no, sir. You ask me whatever. I am transparent. And I like that. I appreciate that. Good morning, Wendy. Good morning, Juan. I want our elected officials to be transparent. Not like transparent like La Prisia, Mrs. Transparency. Full of crap. There's no transparency. And thank you for the bubbles. I like the bubbles. A friend of mine made the bubbles for you. Good morning, Allison. Love them. Good morning, Nina. Sometimes you just got to say it. Yeah, go out there and say, guys, you look at rate, and last night it was hard to listen to, not because of you, but because the serious this is, and people have been reckless. Yeah, and again, goodness gracious, guys, and I think last night I felt like I was like losing control. I'm not going to lose control of these shows. I said, I'm not going to lose control of these programs. The reason that we do these programs is to share the happenings of the day, or else we'll start to become irrelevant. And I'm going to do them as long as I continue to have fun. I'm not going to do them if I'm feeling stressed out. I'm not going to do them if they've stopped being fun. For me, this is fun to come on here, have conversations with people, answer questions. For me, it's fun. I really enjoy it. I like to be out there in that respects. But again, guys, the day that it stops being fun, I'm done. I'm done doing it. That's that simple. Go to sleep. You go to sleep, Danny. Morning. Good morning, Pedro. Good morning, Lupita. Good morning, Kimberly. Good morning, Tony. So, good morning, Martha. Nelda, good morning. Dr. Zavaleta is here again. This guy is transparent. Dr. Zavaleta, I mean, very, very transparent. And again, he stated, I have nothing to hide. You ask me anything, I'll answer. And I like that. I like that from elected officials. I like that. No tiene nada que esconder. Look, one of the things that la Minerva decía, la Minerva, la pingüina, no, que, you have to be careful, Erasmo, because people are going to be recording you. Le dije, Minerva, let me tell you something. People can record me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I don't care. Whatever I say in private, I will say in public. I have nothing to hide, folks. Absolutely nothing to hide. So again, I want to be as transparent as possible because I'm running on transparent stewardship. That is what I'm running on. Transparent stewardship. And that's what we need from the board. That's what we need from all elected officials. Transparent stewardship. If anyone doesn't know what that is, please Google it. Someone said, some people might understand what stewardship means. Pues que lo busquen en Google. Que lo googleen. Good morning. I'm not a big social media guy, but this looks like very helpful information. I'm not into politics either, but I understand the importance of being involved. Keep it going. Thank you, Rick. And again, we try to do current events, whatever's happening in the day, we'll announce an event. But part of the problem, not part of the problem, part of the situation that I've been experiencing is that they give us so much to talk about. You know, they really, really give us so much to talk about that it's kind of hard not to be consumed by everything that's going on at BISD, that's going on in the county, that's going on at the city, sometimes even, and at the city at a lesser degree, because the city has done an okay job, and it's all because of Mayor Mendez. And again, I know people like, the worst mayor, but that's fine. That's your opinion to have. But I appreciate that Mayor Mendez at least is willing to come on here and answer questions. And again, guys, there are no prepared questions. You could ask Dr. Zavaleta. You could ask Trey Mendez. You could ask Eder Hernandez. There are no prepared questions. Nothing. No script. Nada. Nothing. But with that said, I'd like to have a chain of thought, and I'd like to have a sense of direction. That's what I've said, guys. And with that sense of direction, I expect some feedback. So it's just very frustrating to me when I'm not getting feedback. But again, it is what it is. I mean, again, I want everyone out there to be completely transparent. One of the things I think that is essential and important is for individuals to answer the damn questions. Answer the questions. Don't evade the questions. A lot of people have asked me. They said, "Erasmo, you said that you were going to have anyone on the show that is running for office, even individuals that are running against you." You better believe it. It's an open invitation to anyone out there running for BISD, anyone out running for city or for county. I don't care. You could be running against me, and I will give you time to come on, to share your platform, and to answer the questions. It's that simple. And I'm not going to deviate from it. I keep my promises. So anyone out there that wants to come out, anyone out there that wants to be a part of it, please come out here. Come out here and let me know. I promise you, you will have time on here. You'll have the whole hour if needed, if necessary. I don't care. I'm going to be transparent. Bro, you're doing a great job. Keep us all informed about the things going on in our city. Keep doing what you're doing. Preach, brother. Thank you, man. Daniel, good morning, my man. Good to see you. Deborah, good morning. Have a great day. You have a great day too. You get an A in sociology. Dr. Zavaleta was one of my best professors ever, and I had him for sociology. Let me tell you, that was my favorite class ever. So I appreciate that. Thank you, Dr. Zavaleta. Good morning, Tony. Getting Dr. Zavaleta's, and let me tell you about Dr. Zavaleta. It was the first endorsement that I ever got while running for office. It came when I was running for mayor of the city of Brownsville. Dr. Zavaleta, endorsed me for mayor of the city of Brownsville. And I was so honored, so honored, because I respect this man. So I was very, very honored. If it wasn't you yelling out, they were keeping the numbers down, they still be sharing the real numbers of COVID. Yes. And you see, that is what happened. What happens. And that's what I'm talking about. All of us coming together, guys. All of us coming together. If we make enough noise, they will listen. I promise you, time traveler. And it's not me being egocentric or creyéndomela mucho, que me la maristeo. It isn't. But I've created a platform, guys, a platform for all of us to come together, to unite our voice and say, show us the numbers, show us the facts, show us the data. And they're listening, guys. Hey, look, and all you have to do is go onto the BISD meetings. And if there's one thing that's evident, is they're out there answering everything that I'm stating out here. They're going out there, they answer to everything. But it isn't just my concerns. I want to truly believe that it is your concerns also. And again, the day that it stops being your concerns, I understand if you're not going to be here anymore, guys. I completely understand. Pero while they are your concerns, continue to come here. Continue to unite your voice. Continue to move forward in unity, guys, and especially at the district. But again, I don't only need the district, but look at the district, guys. The district has 6,600 employees. 6,600 employees. Let's say out of those 6,600 employees, there are 5,000 employees that can vote, because there's some individuals that cannot vote because they're resident aliens, they're not American citizens. That's fine, guys. Let's say 5,000 are registered voters. 5,000. Those 5,000 could control every single election from here up to the state level. They can. Part of the problem is that a lot of these people don't come out and vote. Now, on my previous races for BISD, I have carried 10,000 votes easily. And that is taking into consideration that a lot of teachers didn't vote for Erasmo Castro. A lot of counselors, a lot of custodians, a lot of BISD employees did not vote for Erasmo Castro in the previous 2 runs that I had for BISD. Guys, it's time to vote for Erasmo Castro. And I know that sounds self-serving, but it's time to change and to flip this board. Ryan is right. It's time to send all these people. It's time to send all these people packing. All of them. Piedra Lives Matter. Good morning, Amy. Each other board could make a tabletop dancer even if they butt naked transparent. They're not. Keep doing and informing the corruption needs to stop at all levels. It does. Good morning, David, my man. Good morning, handsome. Morning. Puro fanazo or nada. Love you, Horacio. God bless you, my man. Lily, good morning, mi amor. My A in sociology, I need it. And fiduciary duty to the citizens, 100%. Good morning, Marta. Were you upset because of haters coming on here? No, haters don't bother me, really. And I tell you, it really doesn't bother me. I think I was just tired, and I was expecting a little bit more feedback, and I was getting very little feedback. And, again, I want more feedback. I want feedback in regards to opinions. And, this show is to get the opinions of the individuals that come on here. Fog brain is what I'm running on. Keep making me laugh. I think the people who are transparent are not really liked because they call it like it is. I call it like it is all the time as a teacher, and I'm not well liked. Yeah, because you know what? As much as the truth incomoda, dice la verdad incomoda, pero no peca. Guys, as much as it may be rough sometimes, guys, we need the truth. Let's talk about the numbers. Finally, after I've been calling it out for over a months, I've been saying the numbers are not right. Do you remember when we had the first death in Brownsville, guys? And I was going like, what the hell? Juan Montoya on the Run posted it like as soon as it happened. And I freaked out. I go like, I haven't seen this in the numbers on the sheets that the county produced. A week passed, nothing. 2 weeks passed before they reported that one death. The question is, in my mind back then, was how many other people have died, and we haven't gotten the numbers. And look, guys, as much as they may say, well, we're overworked, well, get more damn people. Stop hiring los compadres. Stop hiring los sobrinos. Stop hiring your family members and get qualified individuals on there. Hire more people. Goodness gracious, they received millions of our dollars. Where has the county commission been? Has anyone seen any county commissioner out there, guys? Honestly, has anyone seen any county commissioner out there except for political reasons, guys? Nothing. And look, I appreciate Judge Eddie Trevino. He's the face of the commission. Y él sale y dice, but if you're not producing good numbers, it's not just his fault. It is the whole county commissioner's court fault. It's all their faults. And hold them accountable. I don't care if they're your buddies or your compadres. Call them out. Because I sure as heck going to myself. We deserve good numbers. Look, Tony, everyone on here. Good morning, Mayor. Guys, we deserve good numbers. We deserve good numbers. Look, guys, this is what really is frustrating, and this is what's really dangerous for our city, guys. And I know that the city commission, they face the same frustration. People become lax and become comfortable. And you know what? Gosh darn it. I've always wanted to say, gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Look at the district, guys. The district, they make decisions based on those wonky numbers. And they said, no, we don't have that bad of an issue here in Brownsville. People aren't dying. Everything's okay. And they follow the lead of the county. And they produce their numbers week after. Look, they just put out someone for purchasing tested positive. Guys, I mentioned that last week. They just put out yesterday someone from special services. I think I mentioned that a week and a half ago, 2 weeks. That's not being transparent. That's not being transparent. What the hell is he talking about being transparent? That's not being transparent, guys. We need the most up-to-date numbers, the most up-to-date information. We have principals. I know that there's principals that tested positive. Here at BISD, has anyone even heard them mention the principals? And don't come out with that stupid excuse that, well, if they don't notify us, we don't know. You've been notified. Don't even think that I don't know. Has anyone heard of any principal testing positive? They've tested positive. Some of y'all already know. That's why this page is successful. That's why these programs are successful. Because we keep each other informed al día, al momento. And look at guys, if they're going to make decisions that put the life of our students and our teachers in harm's way, my heart goes out to you guys. I'm fighting for you. But if you're going to be out there fighting against me, pues it just makes the progress a lot slower. It makes us moving forward a lot harder, guys. Stop pushing against me. Stop pushing against me. And look at, I don't give a rat's ass how many people out there hate me. I really don't. And they'll pop up here every so often like, man, Erasmo, you're drinking, you're drunk, Erasmo, que DWI, que Erasmo, he's fat. It's not true, I'm not fat. Guys, they'll come out here. Pero all these people want is their 15 minutes of fame. Because they'll throw out Erasmo's name and all of a sudden, como it's like poop. And all the flies start to gather. Y se junta la gente and they go like, oh, I got people's attention for 15 minutes. And some of these people, that's the only attention that they get if they mention Erasmo's name. So doesn't bother me, honestly. It really doesn't. I mean, it's kind of lame. You depend on Erasmo in order to have any form of sense of attention. You have issues. Can you ask Dr. Castillo if he would come on to these nights? We reached out to Dr. Castillo. Again, Dr. Castillo is very, very busy. I really wish he would. I don't think the county is going to let him. But we've had other doctors on here. ¿Qué onda con Sylvia? She wants to re-engage. Sylvia can re-engage all she wants. Let me tell you, I was asked last night in regards, let me get that, where's my Sylvia bubble? I'm trying to find my Sylvia bubble. Sylvia wants more money. It's all about. Sylvia wants more money. It's that simple, guys. O sea, no se dio abasto con el dinero que ya se robó. No se dio abasto. And let me tell you, that power that was given to the superintendent in order to spend more money, what a waste. What a shame. Really. What a waste. What a shame. And, and then all these people like flip-flopping Philip coming out here and praising the superintendent. Oh, an exceptional job. La Laurita la Exploradora. Oh, such a great job. Little Eddie, great superintendent. Supposedly now Eddie's had a change in heart. Now he's against the superintendent. Little Eddie, you told me that one of the things that you disagreed with me was that this superintendent was doing a great job. He is not doing a great job. He is like a fish out of water. Anda como gallina descabezada. He doesn't know our community. And yes, again, people, Erasmo, well, you voted for him. Had no choice, honestly. At that point, had no choice. All the other candidates that Sylvia put forward because of her people were worse. And the individuals that I wanted, and look, I'll be honest, I wanted individuals from Brownsville. I wanted people from here, locally, to move up into the position. I pushed for it. But no, Sylvia was adamant to bring in her buddy from Edinburgh. So I'm sorry, guys. You all put Sylvia there. You all put Sylvia there. You all put La Prisi and you all put La Willy Wonka Drew out there. You all. And all those people, La Willy Wonka Drew, La Rata de La Prisi, La Silvia, La Pingüina de la Minerva, Flip Flopping Philip, and Laura, they all turned against me. And they were out there applauding the fake police reports and filing grievances left and right. These are the people that you put up there. So, guys, there's an opportunity. There's an opportunity at hand to flip the board completely. Not like flip flopping Philip. You flip the board. But again, guys, if you all decide to keep the crap, I'll be okay. I mean, I'll move forward. I'll continue to be Erasmo. But it's your call. Look, Marisa Leal, Marisa's out there putting her name out there. You know, someone that's not connected to the corrupt political machine. And I'm going to expose all those people that are connected to the vendors, guys. I will. Because at the end of the day, if you decide to vote for Danielle, Denise, or Panchita, or Teofila, it's your call. It's your call. But I'm going to expose the connections in regards to the vendors out there and to the individuals wanting the contracts out there. I'm going to expose it. I don't care. So if you do decide for all those people that are in the pocket of vendors, little Eddie, Phil, Minerva, if you choose to vote for them, guys, then I'm going to come back out here afterwards and say, I told you so. I told you so. And really, I'm getting tired of telling you I told you so. Good morning, David. Good morning, buddy. If people want these politicians to change, citizens need to vote. Don't just complain, vote 100%. Truth is always easy to hear, but not always easy to hear, but always necessary. Yeah. He was my sociology professor too. He was a good at explaining these things. He was really good. Dr. Z was my sociology professor too. He even took a second class because his knowledge and stories were fascinating. He was voices. I'm not hearing voices. This is the hot seat, and it's obvious other politician people running don't want to show their true colors. They don't. I believe in helping the next generation to rise up and run for public office. Rise up for term limits, 100%. We need term limits, right on. As we need more like you. We do. Handsome and totally not fat. But it is super hard for teachers to speak up because they get negative retaliation. I mean, everyone knows that you get a job there because of who you know, not what you know. It's 100% true. But we have the opportunity to change that in November. I swear. I swear. Good morning, Joanne. Take them by the ear, como locos. So many words we hear them say in meetings that you have said before them on here about talk, like transparency and proactive. 100%. Erasmo, goodness gracious. I like that. Goodness gracious alive. Good morning, Andrea. You're the only one here speaking for us, and I will continue to speak for you. I want to vote, but I live in Los Fresnos. I'm a teacher. Is there any way I could vote? No, but Elizabeth, but you could be a part of the campaign. And by that, I need you to take people to the polls. I need you to go out there and make sure that they're going out there to vote. And I need you to promote. And I need you to promote other candidates that are equal, same mind, sunshine. I feel that they are not doing enough and they are just blah, 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 blah. That's all they do. People always complain in Brownsville, yet in election time, they always vote for the same. Yeah, they always vote for the same caca. That's the problem. That's the problem. It's like the definition for insanity. No, is it insanity or stupidity? Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result? The day when they saw all those vehicles parked in the street and they crossed the dunes, the county could have gone and given every vehicle a ticket for trespass or given a ticket for parking where they shouldn't be parking. Something major. Good morning, Leti. God bless you. Yana, good morning. Así se quedó. Yeah, thank you. Morning, thank you for educating the citizens. I think that there's a whole generation who were raised or just accept the status quo Yeah, and that is part of the problem. El problema es de que these people fermented that culture. No, hombre, que te valga. No, hombre, que te valga. Nothing's going to change. It's all going to be the same. So, and let me tell you, and the people that were in political power, that are in political power, they don't want a large number of voter turnout. Look at TSC. TSC was adamant to not have the race on November the 3rd. They were pushing so that they would not have their race November the 3rd. You know why? Because Adela Garza doesn't want tens of thousands of people to coming out to vote, because she wants to keep the voter turnout very low. Sorry to tell you, Adela Garza, the governor has ordered you're going to have your election on November the 3rd. And I pray that this community votes you out. Enough. You are like this with Sylvia Atkinson. You were the one that got Sylvia Atkinson her job at TSC. You were the one that pampered and protected her. You were the one that was getting her, trying to get her vendors into TSC. Look at what Prisi did. Prisi was trying to get a vendor that put money into her pocket into TSC. A la escondida. Behind closed doors. But we found out. It's all the same crap, guys. But you have the same players. You have the same players. How do you expect something different when you have the same players? You have the same crap at TSC, at BISD, and they interchange, they intermingle. How do you expect something different? Don't forget to complete your census. We need more funds for our county. 100%. Please fill out the census. Look at my timeline. I've been saying the numbers were wrong since last March. Matthew, and let me tell you. My ringtone. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart. Matthew, you've been right. And I've been saying the same thing, bro. I've been saying the same thing. And someone asked me if you wanted to come on to the show one of these mornings. You let me know, Matthew. Sure, I'll try it. Information revolution. I like that. Yeah. Tony Lopez, you rock. I love that you always keep it real. Always. And we need more people to keep it real. Good morning, Elisa. God bless you. Good morning, Erasmo. All of us first need to come together against the viral epidemic and follow medical science guidelines. Have a beauty day in Christ Jesus. God bless. That goes for everyone on the channel. Amen. Preach you. Joey Lopez was giving out foods in precinct 1. It's not enough. Those are political moves, JJ. We don't need politicians to be handing out food. We need politicians to be sharing information with us. Stop being sheep. They throw out crumbs, guys. They throw out crumbs and people applaud. We don't need politicians to be out there distributing food. That's why we have county employees. Let the county employees do that. You go back out there and go give us right numbers, correct numbers. Guys, this is the chicken plate thing. Ay, mira, me dio un plato de comida, Pancho. Voy a votar por Pancho. And people believe that crap. Those are picture moments. That's not being a part of the solution, guys. And I appreciate that they were giving out food. But honestly, come on, JJ. We cannot be satisfied with crumbs. No more crumbs. Go for the main course. You said it best. The less educated people are, the less they are involved in the process. Therefore, the same people vote. The same people keep getting reelected. That's exactly right. That's why I appreciate the presidential election, where we're going to have 35,000 people come out to vote. And that is what really freaks them out over here. It really throws them off whack. It throws them off whack in the sense that they don't know what to do at all. So they have no concept. They have no clue. They have nothing. Nothing. So again, we need to continue to educate individuals. Yes, Erasmo, if the district is returning people to the district buildings, at least they should be bashing their decision on correct numbers. They should be basically, yes, they should. And the problem is that they are not. Look, I know of individuals that have contracted the coronavirus inside the BISD building. They have literally contracted the disease inside the BISD building. We have not been informed. We have not been told. Information has not been shared. So sending individuals onto that building, and I talked to a couple of individuals on there. Said, Osmo, well, all we have to do is wear the masks and everything else. Yeah, but you shouldn't be exposed to that. You shouldn't be exposed to that. Es como que si, if you already know that in this building it's asbestos filled, and you're still going to be going because you're going like, well, I have a hazmat suit, so I'm going to be okay. You shouldn't be placed in those conditions. You're by yourself in your office and you have to wear a hazmat suit. It's not good. We need contact tracers. We need something. Is this raw news coming our way? This is what we need. This instead of cookie cutter news saying that everything is rainbows and menudo. And let me tell you, I like menudo. I like it with a lot of hominy in it. I think the hominy is what makes it like extra special. But yeah, look, and you have a choice. You could go out there onto uh, Craig Groves, and please, if that's your type of thing, go to Brownsville Living, that little wonky page. Everything's okay. Everything's great. Everything's peachy keen. Hombre, everything's wonderful in the city of Brownsville. Oh, great job that all the politicians are doing. Yeah, nothing is bad. Nothing is evil. Everything's great. That's what Craigie Grove does, the idiot. So, guys, if that's your cup of tea, go to Craigie's page and go out there and applaud all the stupidity that's going on around us, guys. But don't waste my time by believing that crap and then wanting to bring that crap here. I don't my existence does not evolve around bull crap. It revolves around the truth and being transparent. And again, to all of the detractors and haters and individuals out there, guys, I have absolutely nothing to hide. Nothing. 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 Lead by example, 100%. Cameron County jail is under lockdown now, but why wasn't action taking place in March that might have made a difference? It wasn't taken in March because of an election, because that's what politicians do. That's why these elected officials, that's why they need to go. Politicians were the ones that decided and that ruled in regards to the health and safety of our individuals. And look, guys, I know a lot of people were out there giving flap and giving crap about, well, they shouldn't be in jail. No one should be treated inhumanely. No one. And my prayers go out there for the individuals that are incarcerated, and my prayers go out there for the family members that can't have any communication or contact with their individuals that are incarcerated. And look, guys, not everyone that is out there incarcerated is a murderer or a child rapist or a drug dealer. No, there's a lot of individuals out there that couldn't pay their child support, which is also a horrible thing. But it's not a thing where you should lose your life over. There's individuals on there that have had warrants, individuals out there that couldn't pay fines. There's different things out there. So to condemn everyone for the actions of a few is inconceivable. And the numbers in the jails, we've been out there saying they were inconsistent. And now I hear that there are like 700 individuals positive at the jails. Guys, that is a major disaster out there at the jails. A major disaster. Is that what we want for our schools as well? Is that what we want for our schools? Lies and deceit will harm us more than the virus in the long run. Yes, because at the end of the day, a lot of people, they base a lot of the actions that they take based on the false numbers. Think of it, guys. All these people that were coming on here, even on here, and I accept. I mean, I'll take them. On some of my friends, and I just literally told one of my friends, I said, you know what, bro, please stop commenting your bullcrap on my page, because what it really is doing a disservice to the individuals out there. And goodness gracious, guys, I'm not out here to do a disservice to people. And I love the guy. I love the guy, but the guy was constantly, it's a hoax. It's politically. Whoa. I said, guy, you know what? Stop posting. I could take a little bit. I'm okay with a little bit, and let's discuss it. But once you start to place individuals in danger, because some people start to believe that crap. Some people start saying, no, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Look, only one person has died. More in the condition. Only one person has died when I know that there have been 300. Again, a lot of these people, they make their choices based on the numbers. Look at guys, the individuals there at BISD. I'm trying to catch. They are not telling us about the people getting sick because they want to push teachers to return on campus. Yes, and they're using those fake numbers. And you know what, Tony? They know those numbers are fake. Look, and look, I'll give you one example. As stupid as she may be, look at Laura la Exploradora. Laura la Exploradora was out there saying, trying to change the narrative. She went out there and said that since March, there was 1 to 2 suicides per day because of coronavirus. 1 to 2 suicides a day in the city of Brownsville. O sea, como diciendo, we have to get kids back to school. We have to get kids back onto school because, they're also dying. They're also dying out there in the homes. And what she was trying to say is that there were more people dying from not going to school than from going to school. That's how stupid it was. And now the police department had to come back and give an answer. They had to come out there and say, she's wrong. They had to respond. And I'm surprised that the city of Brownsville hasn't responded because it is misinformation to the max. To the max. Brownsville, just like BISD, sweep things under the rug, unfortunately. Hang in there. I'm going to hang in there. Trust me. I best from show, Erasmo, don't change a thing, brother. No, never. I will hang in there. I promise you. Thank you, Erasmo. You're so right. Appreciate you. God bless. He's paying for Atkinson's lawyer. Let me tell you guys. Someone is paying for her lawyers, but her lawyers are probably, and look, and I know Sylvia, and I like one of her lawyers. One of her lawyers is a good guy, a great guy. The other lawyer, Dale, not so much. Not so much. He's one of these true people. That's her other lawyer. And again, they're probably all buddy, chummies. And again, guys, let me tell you, they don't come cheap. So somebody's paying for her attorneys. And look, and even though I don't like Dale, they have a hard job because she'll do whatever the hell she wants. She's like a bull in a china shop. And literally a bull, not a cow. And that's the problem. Someone tries to help out the city and in return, te dan un sucker punch, cheap shot. Por eso estamos como estamos. Yeah, unfortunately, Mr. Turtle, el superintendent. I just thank you enough for fighting for what is right. May God bless you. And I'll continue to fight. I promise you. You were already on the board. What did you contribute when you were there? Oh, easily. I brought transparency. And let me tell you, Linda, if nothing else, I was there 2 months and I walked my beautiful butt into the FBI office. That's what I did. And I say it with all cara because it's true. How about that, Linda Jean Torres? I mean, while the others are trying to cover up Sylvia's shenanigans, Sylvia's raterillo, this guy actually took his butt into FBI and then was told to be quiet about what information I shared with him. So I couldn't share with everybody else because God knows I don't want to be charged with obstruction of justice. So don't come out here throwing your crap. I mean, if you don't know, it's because you're not keeping up to date. You could ask teachers, you could ask schools, you could ask individuals. I was involved in every single thing anyone was doing out there. Everything. I was the one that started the Smart City Initiative to make the city of Brownsville and to make BISD a smart city. So if you don't know, it's because you're not up to date to what's going on. Get off my damn page. Keep exposing. We appreciate the truth. And I appreciate that. Good morning, Encarnacion. Buenos días. Love your live videos. I have to go wish I could stick around. I'll see you later on, Martita. God bless. Lucians need to speak up. They all need to. Morning, everyone. Kat, good morning. Florida teachers filed a lawsuit against the government. Yes. Different teacher associations got together and they filed a lawsuit against the state for opening up, and that's a great move. Brownsville needs contact tracers. Yeah. How do those who want to get work get this job? Hey, Jude. My first song, yes. Erasmo, just wanted to let you know that I talked to the chief of police and he said that there was 1 or 2 pizza orders every minute since COVID started. Yeah, and Minerva was probably eating 75% of those. Thank you, Eddie Garza. Not sure, but we, the people, know who's infected because we may know of someone who has been infected without even knowing. Good morning. Agreed. Just letting you know. Thank you. Appreciate you. We need a change, 100%. Gente, por favor, abran los ojos. Yes. There you go. And that's what I have spoken with many teachers and coaches, and they tell me the BISD hate you, but teachers and staff agree with you, but they're scared to give their opinion. And that gets me so angry. Why in the world would teachers and staff be scared? Look, and Rosario, I understand why a lot of teachers are afraid. And look, and that's okay. I get messages in private, and I always will keep them in private. I understand because a lot of these individuals, they depend on their paycheck, and anyone that works in the district knows you will be retaliated against. They will move you to a different department. They'll switch you so that you lose your seniority. There is retaliation out there. And look, even Charlie Atkinson was out there, put up a post. Oh, Erasmo, okay, he's praising the Los Fresnos coach. What about the coaches here? If anyone is a coach like Charlie Atkinson, then you better not expect any praise from me, because Charlie Atkinson got placed as a coach all because of Sylvia. He was hired as a teacher without being a certified teacher, without a certificate. That's how he was hired, guys. And he moved up because of Sylvia. So again, any coach that's out there in the same footsteps as Charlie Atkinson, you better believe I'm not going to give you an ounce of praise. Not an ounce. Anyone out there that tries to cover up for Sylvia and her shenanigans are not going to give you an ounce of praise. But I'm not going to negate the fact that my nephew is an amazing basketball player and plays for Los Fresnos. I love my Los Fresnos community. They know it. I've not been hidden about it. I go to their games. I'm going to go to every single one of my nephew's games. Fortunately, that we're probably not going to have games, as if this continues as it's going. But I appreciate Rosario, and I understand. And it's okay if they don't come out and give their opinions. I just want them to go out and vote, and to get other people to vote, their family to vote. I want them to vote all these individuals out of office, and let's change the direction of the ship. His daughter is running for school board. Yeah, it's a mistake. It's a mistake. And as of right now, she's running against me. And good luck, because este, it's going to be a battle. Good luck. Need politicians to fight in Congress for the dollars that could make a difference in the community and not personal pockets. 100%. Put solution away. Do not worry about your problems. Have a chicken plate instead. Remember, vote me in November. Yeah, guys, stop. We got to get away from the chicken plate mentality. Look, at the end of the day, I don't care if you get a chicken plate from Joey Lopez, you get a chicken plate from Sofia Benavides, or from the other county commissioners. I don't care if you take their chicken plates. Just don't vote their way anymore. Enough's enough. It's over. It's done with. I'm tired of it. Stop accepting crumbs. No sean por dioseros. No sean por dioseros. Limosneros. Don't be limosneros. Don't be happy with crumbs, guys. There's a big old pie out there, and these people are eating it up. Stop it. With the economy being bad as it is, chicken plates are going to be a big influence. Well, let me tell you, it's going to be hard to distribute chicken plates in this coronavirus world. So I'm going to think even that se les va a acabar el show con los chicken plates. Look, guys, I can't buy you chicken plates. I can't. I can't afford it. I I asked for donations for cookies. Goodness gracious, do you think I can afford chicken plates for toda la raza dragona? I can't. I can't. I cannot. So you're not going to vote for me because I didn't give you a damn chicken plate? You'd rather vote for La Rata, who continues to steal your money? Stop being por dioseros. Por dioseros is means like they're out there like begging for stuff. Stop being por dioseros. That's right, right? Am I right? I think it's right. Guys, stop accepting crumbs. There's a big old cake there. Joey Lopez. What is going on in food services as well? Tons of positives. I'm going to say that right now they're probably at 10 to 12. And it's not their fault. It's this district's fault. Ray Martinez, so true. El Craig. No. How do you feel about getting a new sheriff? We need a new sheriff. We need a new sheriff, and we need a new sheriff. And I'm sorry for the Omar Lucio people, but Omar Lucio had been in office way too long. And it's time for him to retire. And we needed something different at the sheriff department. We need something different at every single entity out there. So whoever wins for sheriff, God bless you. You'll be in my prayers. There's still a race for sheriff, and I made the mistake of saying sheriff elect, and I apologize to the candidate. It was a slip of the tongue. County incompetence, yeah, supreme, Wendy. The only teachers that are ready to speak out of their co-workers are teachers that are ready to retire. Why wait to retire to speak up? We need you not to. We need people to speak up. I asked the question before. What about the people on dialysis? Is there any way you can require? Yes, my sister is actually a dialysis nurse, and I hear that despite the individual positive or negative, they still have to provide a service for them. That is what's very very hard about dialysis centers. That they have to provide the service, guys, because even if an individual does come out testing positive out there, what's going to happen? Are they not going to get their service? They have to get service somehow or other. What is being shared with me is that they are making sure that all the precautions are being looked at. You know, yeah. Don't forget the employees at the jails. No, of course not. Let me tell you, that's a no. Let's see. Good morning, Erasmo. Erasmus. I like when people call me Erasmus. Please post my name anonymously. But two of my children have tested positive, including myself. I wanted to let you know what school my kids go to, since everyone is asking. They go to Ortiz Elementary. Ortiz has a big problem. Ortiz Elementary has a huge, huge problem. Hi, I have not gone anywhere except Walmart and Alton Glory HEB on 802 grocery. So there are two possible places I go this virus and brought it home. And that's just the groceries, a 20, 40-minute trip. Imagine the kids going to school and staying in class. Yeah, Ortiz has a big, big problem. Ortiz has a leadership problem, a serious leadership problem at Ortiz Elementary. Serious. And it's just very unfortunate. Buenos dias a todos. Norma, hey Norma, love you. They all cover because they all get a cut. They are in it for what they can get, not what they can do. That's 100% correct. What's Abbott doing for us today? Actually, Greg Abbott will be on Channel 5 News tonight at 5 o'clock. I think Baltasar gets more payout from the contracts than anyone of them. Yeah, because you have to understand that Baltasar Salazar is the one that hires out all the attorneys. So he gets a cut from them. He gets a case from them. He gets an easy pass from them. He gets everything out there, guys. Everything. And Baltasar Salazar, as a vendor, needs to go, because Sylvia and this corrupt board, Prissy, Drew, Philip, Eddie, Laura, have made him the most powerful individual at BISD, more powerful than the board. You were contract tracer. We have 100 at our iPhones and Androids already. They just need to be turned on. Yeah, I'm not turning my on. Do you endorse Carlos Elizondo Melguizo? I endorse no one. I endorse no one. I'm going to say that I want Carlos back on the board, but I endorse no one. No one. I want, and I know Carlos Elizondo could stand on his own. He doesn't need my endorsement. Doesn't need my endorsement at all. Now, you asked me the question before, who should be on the board? And I said, I wish Carlos were on the board. But am I going to go out there and endorse? I endorse no one. I'm not going to endorse Frankie. I'm not going to endorse Carlos. I'm not going to endorse Marisa. I'm not going to endorse Coach Joe Rod. I'm not going to endorse anyone that's planning to run. I'm not going to endorse anyone. Every single individual on there has to win this election on their own merit. On their own merit, or lack of, if that's the case. They have to stand on their own. They're not going to be riding my coattails, and I'm not going to be riding theirs. Now, do I want a big old chunk of Carlos's people's vote? You better believe I want a big old chunk, because Carlos has a base. Carlos has a base. And again, do I want my people to go out there and vote for Carlos or Frankie or like-minded individuals? Of course I do. But I'm not going to demand that they do. They're going to have to win them over. And I don't think Carlos needs my endorsement. Not endorsing anyone. Taxpayer wish list: transparency, efficiency, fiscal responsibility, stewardship. That's what I'm running on. transparent stewardship. Same words, I think. I'm tired of hearing the county just asking the CRDC issue and nothing, doing nothing. It all started with extraditing of inmates from hot COVID epicenters. 100%. When the news would call, the guards would say everything is fine. It's all about getting the county money. I was there. I lived it. It was wrong. Jason, you're right. You're 100% right. It was disastrous. And you know what's worse is that it's not only disastrous for the inmates, it was a huge disservice and a disaster for our community because a lot of the jailers out there, the guards, the individuals that work out there at the county, what's going to happen is that they're going to come back out and come onto the community. I am tired of chicken making fajitas and ribs. No fajitas and ribs for you, Abraham. No soup for you. Good morning, Isabel. Hermosa, ¿cómo estás? My 4-year-old is already saying, remember November. We're so ready. Thank you, Claudia. Please vote for those that have kids in the public school system. Lopez is all St. Joe, clueless on the happenings in public schools. Yeah, but they want the contracts. They want the contracts. And again, I fight. And again, it's not going to be personal. It's just politics. This is all business. But I will expose everything. Recordings, documents, everything, especially recordings. Nice suit. I have give you props for your style. Thank you. I like these little stars. I bought this shirt at the thrift store. I buy everything that's different. Gotta go, amigo. You are awesome. Love you, David. Stay safe, my man. Por Dioseros. Oh my God. Well, yeah. Stop being satisfied with crumbs. Good morning. Stay safe, everyone. Joey, God bless you, Joey. Love you. Where can we vote? Do they have drive-through? Yes, they will have drive-through. They will have drive-through voting. You will be able to, call the number. They'll come out and they'll bring the ballot out to your car. It'll be in October, Norma. Please, love you, and I'll need all your people, Norma. Norma, you all have an amazing following. I'll need your help, my friend. I love you. BISD is line El PRI in Mexico. It's like the PRI make. We need change. We do need change, Leti. Vote Erasmo Castro, Carlos Isondo, and Frankie. Amen. 100%. Preach, preach, preach. I remember that my cousin had already graduated. It's actually my ringtone. I remember that my cousin had already graduated and waiting for a position, and instead Charlie got hired. Yeah, my cousin had to go to Olmito. Exactly right. He had didn't have a certificate to be teaching. Didn't. Not lying out here. 2 hot dogs. No, no. No. I got the hot dog shirt. Good morning, Janie. Good morning. And not just Ortiz. No, it's not just Ortiz. You're very right, Martha. And I mentioned Ortiz because it just hit when they mentioned Ortiz Elementary. It hit me in the head. Go like, I've got some issues with Ortiz Elementary. Good morning, Jose. Yeah, but it's not just them. In reference to Ortiz Elementary having poor leadership, is this because of the principal? If so, I agree. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Again, if you ask me a question, I will respond. I will answer. Yes. I will vote for you and Frankie. I love you, Vela. I appreciate that. We lose our good teachers because of the compadrismo. We do. Too much. Hey, good morning, David. God bless you, my man. Guys, my time is up. It is 58 minutes and 45 seconds. This thing, I love it because it has an amazing counter out here. I love this program. And again, guys, I appreciate you all being patient with me. Sometimes I do get flustered. I do get frustrated. And I appreciate a lot of you that keep me in check. Keep me in check and keep me humble. And I truly love you all, as most of you all, not all of y'all. I truly love you all. And, I love my community. I love my community. And I will continue to fight for our community. You can ask me anything, as long as it's not innuendo, and as long as it's one of your stupid attacks. You could ask me anything, and I will 100% respond. I will answer any and all questions, Frank. But don't come out with your bullcrap. You're doing good so far. Keep it up. Happy Tuesday, Armando. God bless. Again, we're almost out of time. 59 minutes and 50 seconds. What is happening at Ortiz Elementary? On her first year as principal, my child boarded another car, and no one had any idea where he was. Yeah, and again, it's not only Ortiz Elementary. There's a lot of other schools that individuals have gotten jobs that should not have been out there. So yeah, uh, we need to address everything. Everything. Again, guys, if you ask me the questions, I will respond. I will respond. And I was waiting a little while for your question, but my time is up. It is past an hour, guys, and I can't wait for too longer. Chicharras. Okay, fair. Again, I'll take your question. I'll take your question as long as look. I'll answer any question. Just please, running for office is not easy, man. And you know that doing these shows isn't easy either. Running a page isn't easy. You know, mutual respect, mutual respect for talent. We don't have to agree on everything, sir. We don't have to agree on everything. But again, you have been you have been good on here, so you're still on here, man. So I appreciate that, and let's continue to work mutually in disregard. You know, just out of respect. Good morning. You are an awesome person. You got my vote. Thank you. Appreciate that. Erasmo, for us that don't know, what do you stand for? Transparency and ethical behavior in leadership. It's very, very simple. I just want individuals to come out and be transparent. I hate the backroom deals, David. I hate that they eat our pie. That look, and I'm going to be on here for a couple more minutes. I hate the fact that Brownsville should be so much up higher in the chain in regards to economic development, and we're not, David. For years, they have been eating our pie. They've been taking everything. We have all the resources out there, all the resources out there for us to be greater than McAllen, greater than any city south of San Antonio. But they continue to eat our pie. They continue to eat our pie. Look, we have things that any other city would die for. We have a port. We have beaches. We have an airport. In our backyard, we have an airport. We have 3 bridges. We have history. We have a zoo. We have a lot of great things. And this leadership, these politicians have pocketed everything. Everything. There's no reason why we shouldn't be so much more farther on the chain, but we're not. We're not. And again, I don't run my campaigns. And David, in case you don't know, I don't run my campaigns with crap loads of money, man. The last campaign that I ran, I spent $3,000. Right now, they just brought me my old signs because I'm going to be using a lot of my old signs. I don't run campaigns with a lot of money. I don't. I run campaigns with a little bit of money. Next video will be at 9 p.m. tonight. Have a good day. Bye, Primo. Thank you, Erasmo. I appreciate all you do. Appreciate you do too. Frankie Mar join and do not cause division. It's time to unite, guys. It's time to unite and to fight. I mean, we believe in the same things right about now, so let's continue to fight for what we believe in. What we don't, we could respectfully disagree. UIL posted modified UIL activities calendar 919 guidelines 2019. Yes, press release. Send it my way. How will you change the current situation in Brownsville? Easily. Make everything transparent. No more backroom deals, David. No more backroom deals. No more hiding. No more vendors. No more special interests. Look at, we don't need vendor money, special interest dictating to our community what are the next best steps for it. We need you. We need me. And part of the problem, David, is here that a lot of the individuals out here have been made to believe that they aren't important, that they aren't necessary, they aren't essential. We got to stop that. Eso es que me gusta que usted bien directo. I love it. Truth, justice, and American way. Voted Oscar. Good job. Good morning. You, Frank should work together. It will change Brownsville. Sure. Again, I'm not working against anyone. I'm not working against him. He may opt to do something different. That's his choice. I'm not working. I don't dedicate my page to speak about Frank or anybody else. You right. My vote is for you. Thank you, Mayra. Love you. Keep the weekend show. We'll see. We'll see. I agree. Thank you. Thank you, David. Guys, have a great day. God bless. Be good to each other. And again, someone posted out there that they had been receiving a lot of the goods out there, a lot of the stuff from friends and family. Please continue to, provide for those that are in need and can't go out because of coronavirus or anything else, any other incapacity. Please be good to each other, and please be good to me. God bless. Tonight at 9.